London, Theresa May suffered a major Conservative mutiny against her Brexit plans on Wednesday night after 11 of her own MPs refused to back the government and boasted that Parliament had taken control. The Prime Minister lost a key vote in the House of Commons despite senior Conservatives pleading with the self-styled Rebel Alliance to back Mrs May or risk a disorderly Brexit. Following chaotic scenes in Parliament, the rebels defied their party by voting through an amendment to the EU withdrawal bill demanding a meaningful vote on Brexit. In a sign of the ongoing bitter recriminations, one of those behind the mutiny was sacked as vice chairman of the Conservative Party. The disunity in her party threatened to undermine Mrs May on the eve of a crucial Brussels summit at which she is hoping to receive backing from other European leaders to move on Brexit talks to begin discussing trade. Whitehall sources fear that some European politicians may seek to use the problems faced by the Prime Minister in Parliament to secure further concessions or legal guarantees. Guy Verhofstadt, the European Parliament's chief Brexit negotiator, last night hailed the government's defeat as a good day for democracy. He said, "British Parliament takes back control. European and British Parliament together will decide on the final agreement. Interests of the citizens will prevail over narrow party politics. A good day for democracy." The dispute arose over the status of the vote on the Brexit deal before March 2019, which the rebels had insisted must be guaranteed in law. Ministers had pledged to give Parliament a proper vote but warned that the rebel amendment demanding that a meaningful vote should be enshrined in law risked derailing a smooth and orderly Brexit. What had been seen as a technical row earlier in the week erupted into a major political embarrassment for No 10 Downing Street. Brexit-supporting Conservative MPs rounded on their colleagues, who were led by former ministers Dominic Grieve, Anna Soubrat, Ken Clarke and Nicky Morgan, warning that they had undermined Brexit and boosted Labour's chances at the next election. Nadine Dorries said, "Tonight, the Tory rebels have put a spring in Labour's step, given them a taste of winning, guaranteed the party a weekend of bad press, undermined the Prime Minister and devalued her impact in Brussels. They should be deselected and never allowed to stand as a Tory MP, ever again. I have been a rebel myself, but never when a Marxist government was knocking at the door." Michael Fabricant, another Tory MP, said, "Labour's cheers in the chamber should have been cause for deep reflection by the likes of Anna Soubrat and Dominic Grieve. A shallow victory for the Remainers, but a victory for Labour morale and polling." Stephen Hammond, who was sacked as Conservative Vice Chairman last night, was one of 11 Tory MPs including Sir Oliver Heald, Bob Neill, Antoinette Sandbach, Sarah Wollaston, and Jonathan Giogla who joined Labour, the SNP and the Liberal Democrats in the added Brexit move. The government said it was disappointed and senior Conservatives raised concerns the vote could be used to frustrate or block Brexit entirely.